Airport hotels near East Midlands. Well, here's one for you to put in your notebook if you do fancy an airport hotel before flying out of there. This is the Kegworth Hotel and Conference Centre, and Kegworth is quite literally on the flight path to East Midlands Airport. If you don't believe me, Google BD092. Right, so this hotel, very basic, nothing fancy, but for £63 for one night, it was everything I needed. It ticked the right boxes, and I have zero complaints over, my interactions with the staff. It was a pretty good hotel experience. So it's a one-level hotel, so don't expect any good plane spotting views, although it is a short walk from the bottom of a street where you can get some good views of them passing a church. Tea and coffee provided, obviously Yorkshire tea as we head north of the borders. The brownie was bought extra. You can buy some extra snacks down at reception and take them into your room. The bed was very comfy for the one night I had. No complaints there. Obviously, these big drawers do provide some extra bits if you do need them for a longer stay, including an ironing board, a safe, and there was an extra, what I believe was a duvet in the other one. Obviously, you got your hangers. As you can see, there's like a duvet or something at the bottom of the main wardrobe there. Overall, for £65, I actually was quite impressed by this little hotel. I would definitely recommend it to anyone who wants to stay, and if they can get a good enough price on the night. Overall, the artwork is a bit funky, but I guess obviously it depends on what they get their hands on, I guess. Same with any other independent hotel. The toilet was okay, but we'll get to the quirky aspect of this particular bathroom. So obviously they provided glasses, and as well as the sort of soap that you can use for 3 or 4 different uses. You can see it was also used in the bath. I guess it saves costs and keeps the hotel cheap. The shower worked a treat. It really freshened me up after a long travel day. Now here's the kicker. So as you can see, there's the toilet with the flush. There's a sink right next to the toilet and a little bin at the side. So far so good, but have you noticed something missing? Why, for the love of all things holy, is the toilet roll on the other side of the bathroom? Can someone please explain that? That just seems really ridiculous. And I had to admit, I did find it incredibly funny. A fan was provided as we were entering the height of summer, and obviously it came in very useful that evening. I find the decor of the hotel room actually not too bad either. It's a pretty nice mix of white and ochre. The corridor was a bit dark coming out, but once you got to the main corridor that led to the reception, it did brighten up. As you can see, it's all purples and whites. I don't think this was a former Premier Inn at any point, but it was given those vibes. So there was a breakfast service available, which you could pay a little extra for. I decided not to, because I had an early start to fly out of the airport, so I got breakfast at the airport. And I also wanted to try out East Midlands, but this breakfast spread did look quite good from what I could see on the buffet. However, despite no buffet, I did have dinner the previous evening, and that curry was to die for. A nice little samosa and naan bread on the side, with a beer to wash it down. Delicious. So yeah, short walk and short bus from the East Midlands Airport. Pretty easy to get to and from. Location-wise and price-wise, very happy with it. Services, there wasn't much going. But again, like I said, if you're using this for one night on a business trip or going out of the airport, fantastic. So I'm going to give this a reasonable 10 out of 15.